Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English the Natural Way.
Hi, friends. We're so happy you're here with us today.
I'm Alex,
And I'm Linda.
and today we have a very practical topic for you.
Yes, we're going to learn how to have a conversation at the hair salon or barbershop.
Whether you're in the USA, UK, Canada, or Australia, we'll teach you all the English you need.
Before we start, if you're new here, please subscribe to English the Natural Way.
And give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us. All right, Linda, are you ready to get a haircut?
I'm ready. Let's go to the salon.
So, Linda, when you need a haircut, what's the first thing you do?
The first thing is to make an appointment.
Exactly. You call the salon or book online.
Let's practice calling. Alex, you be the receptionist.
Okay. Ring, ring.
Hello, I'd like to make an appointment for a haircut, please.
Of course. When would you like to come in?
Do you have any openings this Saturday?
Let me check. Yes, we have 2 p.m. or 4:30 p.m. available.
2 p.m. works perfectly for me.
Great. Can I have your name, please?
Yes, it's Linda Carter.
Perfect, Linda. We'll see you Saturday at 2 p.m.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. See you then.
Before we continue, we should talk about vocabulary differences.
Oh, yes, very important.
In the USA and Canada, we usually say hair salon or barbershop.
In the UK, people often say hairdressers or barbers.
And in Australia, you might hear hairdresser or barbershop.
Also, in the USA, we say hairstylist or stylist.
While British people might say hairdresser.
Don't worry, all of these words are understood everywhere.
Just use what feels natural to you.
Okay, so you've made your appointment and now it's Saturday.
Time to go to the salon.
You walk in. What happens first?
Usually, the receptionist greets you.
Let's practice. I'll be the receptionist again.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Style and Cut Salon. How can I help you today?
Hi, I have an appointment at 2 p.m.
Perfect. Let me check. Yes, I see you here. You're getting a haircut with my friend today.
Great.
Please have a seat. My friend will be with you in just a few minutes. Can I get you some water or coffee while you wait?
Water would be great, thank you.
No problem. I'll be right back.
What happens after you wait?
The stylist comes out to get you.
Let's practice this part. You be the stylist now.
Okay. Linda Carter.
Yes, that's me.
Hi, Linda. I'm Jennifer. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Come on back. Let's get you into the chair.
Thank you.
So, what are we doing today?
I'd like a haircut, please.
Great. Let me ask you some questions so I know exactly what you want.
This is the most important part.
Yes, you need to explain what kind of haircut you want.
Let's continue the conversation. Okay, you're the stylist.
So, how much would you like to cut off?
I want to keep the length, just trim about 2 inches.
Perfect. Just a trim to keep it healthy.
Exactly.
And what about the style? Would you like to keep it the same?
Yes, I like the current style. Just freshen it up.
Wonderful. Any layers?
Yes, I'd like some light layers to add volume.
Great. And what about your bangs?
Oh, in the UK, they'd say fringe.
Right. What about your fringe?
Just trim them a little. They're getting in my eyes.
No problem. Anything else?
That's all, thank you.
Let's give our listeners some useful phrases.
Great idea. Here are common things you can say.
I'd like a trim, please. This means just a small cut.
I want to cut 3 inches off the length.
Can you keep the length but add some layers?
I want it shorter on the sides and longer on top.
I'd like my hair thinned out. This means make it less thick.
Can you texturize the ends? This creates a softer look.
I want bangs, or I want a fringe.
Just clean it up, please. This means make it neat.
I'd like a completely new style.
Can you show me some pictures of styles?
These are all very useful.
Now let's do a men's haircut conversation.
Good idea. This one's at a barbershop.
I'll be the barber. You're the customer.
Okay.
Welcome. What can I do for you today?
I need a haircut, please.
Sure thing. What style are you looking for?
Can I get a fade on the sides?
Absolutely. High fade, mid-fade, or low fade?
Mid-fade, please.
Got it. And what about the top?
Leave about 2 inches on top.
Okay. Do you want it textured?
Yes, please. And can you trim my beard too?
Of course. How short do you want the beard?
Just shape it up and make it neat.
No problem. Let's get started.
Let's talk about men's haircut vocabulary.
Yes, these are important terms.
Fade. This means the hair gradually gets shorter on the sides.
Taper. Similar to fade, but more subtle.
Buzz cut. Very short all over, done with clippers.
Crew cut. Short on the sides, a little longer on top.
Undercut. Very short on the sides and back, longer on top.
Trim. Just a small cut to clean it up.
Line up or edge up, making the hairline sharp and clean.
Beard trim. Shaping and shortening the beard.
Clean shave, completely removing the beard.
These terms work in all English-speaking countries.
Okay, so the stylist is cutting your hair now.
What kind of conversation happens?
Usually small talk.
Let's practice. You're the stylist cutting my hair.
So, do you have any plans for the weekend?
Actually, yes. I'm going to a friend's wedding.
Oh, how exciting. Is that why you wanted the haircut?
Yes, I want to look nice for the photos.
You'll look beautiful. Where's the wedding?
It's at a beach resort about 2 hours from here.
That sounds lovely. Beach weddings are so romantic.
I think so too. Have you been cutting hair for a long time?
Yes, about 10 years now. I love it.
That's wonderful. You're very skilled.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
What are common topics for small talk at the salon?
Great question. Here are the most common ones.
The weather. Beautiful day today, isn't it?
Weekend plans. Any plans for the weekend?
Holidays. Are you doing anything special for Christmas?
Work. What do you do for work?
Family. Do you have any kids?
Vacations. Have you traveled anywhere recently?
Hobbies. What do you like to do in your free time?
Local events. Did you see that festival downtown?
You don't have to talk if you don't want to.
True, you can just say, I'm just going to relax and enjoy the haircut.
Most stylists will understand.
Now the stylist has finished cutting.
Time to check if you like it.
Let's practice. I'm the stylist.
Okay.
All right, let me show you the back with this mirror.
Oh, let me see.
What do you think?
It looks great. I love it.
Wonderful. Is the length okay?
Perfect. Exactly what I wanted.
And how are the bangs? Not too short?
No, they're perfect. Just the right length.
Great. Would you like me to style it for you?
Yes, please. Can you blow dry it?
Of course. How do you normally style it?
I usually just blow dry it straight.
Perfect. Let me do that for you. What if someone doesn't like their haircut?
Good question. You should speak up politely.
Let's practice this situation.
I'll be the stylist. You're not happy with the cut.
Okay.
Here you go. What do you think?
Actually, I think it's a bit shorter than I wanted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which part is too short?
The sides. I wanted just a trim, but it's quite short.
I understand. I apologize for that. Unfortunately, I can't make it longer, but I can blend it better so it looks more natural.
That will be great, thank you.
No problem. Let me fix that for you right now.
Here are some polite ways to express concerns.
Here's an example phrase. I think it might be a little too short.
Could you trim a bit more off the back?
The layers are not quite what I expected.
I'm not sure about this style.
Could we adjust the bangs or fringe a little?
It's not quite what I had in mind.
Remember, good stylists want you to be happy,
Don't be afraid to speak up.
but always be polite and respectful.
Now it's time to pay.
And in the USA, Canada, and many other places, tipping is customary.
Let's practice. I'll be the customer.
Okay, I'm the receptionist.
Excuse me, I'm ready to check out.
Of course. Did you enjoy your haircut today?
Yes, it was great. Jennifer did an excellent job.
Wonderful. I'm so glad. Your total today is $45.
Can I pay with a credit card?
Absolutely. And would you like to add a tip?
Yes, can I add $10 for the tip?
Of course. So that's $55.
Perfect.
Great. Please insert your card here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming in. We hope to see you again soon.
Thank you. I'll definitely be back.
Let's talk about tipping.
In the USA and Canada, tipping is expected.
Usually 15 to 20% of the cost.
For a $40 haircut, a $6 to $8 tip is normal.
In the UK, tipping is less common.
Maybe 10% or just rounding up.
In Australia, tipping is not required.
But it's always appreciated for great service.
If your stylist did an amazing job, tip more.
If you see the same stylist regularly, it's good to tip well.
They'll remember you and take good care of you.
Before you leave, you might want to book your next appointment.
Great idea. Let's practice.
I'll be the receptionist.
Okay.
Linda, would you like to book your next appointment today?
Yes, please. How far out can I book?
We can book up to 3 months in advance.
Perfect. Can I get the same time in 6 weeks?
Let me check. Yes, I have 2 p.m. on March 15th available.
That works great.
Wonderful. I'll put you down for Saturday, March 15th at 2 p.m. with Jennifer.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We'll send you a reminder text the day before.
Great. See you then.
Not everyone just gets a haircut.
True. Let's talk about other services.
Hair coloring. I'd like to color my hair.
Highlights. Can I get blonde highlights?
Balayage. A natural-looking color technique.
Perm. I want curly hair.
Straightening. Can you straighten my hair?
Blowout. Just styling, no cutting.
Deep conditioning treatment.
Hair extensions.
Updos for special events.
All of these have their own vocabulary.
Let's do a quick vocabulary review.
Great idea. Repeat after us.
Haircut.
Pause.
Trim.
Pause.
Layers.
Pause.
Bangs or fringe.
Pause.
Fade.
Pause.
Stylist or hairdresser.
Pause.
Appointment.
Pause.
Blow dry.
Pause.
Excellent.
Now let's do one complete conversation from start to finish.
I'll be the customer, you be the stylist.
Perfect. Here we go.
Hi, I have an appointment at 3 p.m.
Yes, you must be John. Welcome. Come right this way.
Thank you.
Have a seat. So, what are we doing today?
I need a haircut. It's getting too long.
Okay. How much would you like to take off?
About 2 inches, please.
Perfect. And do you want to keep the same style?
Yes, the same style, just shorter.
Great. Any layers?
Yes, some light layers would be nice.
Wonderful. Let me get started. All right, all done. Let me show you the back.
Oh, that looks great. I love it.
I'm so glad. Would you like me to style it?
Yes, please.
Perfect. I'll blow dry it for you. All finished. What do you think?
It's perfect. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Let's get you checked out.
Sounds good. Before we finish, let's give some final tips.
Tip number 1. Bring a picture.
If you want a specific style, show a photo.
Tip number 2. Be specific about length.
Use measurements. 2 inches, not a little bit.
Tip number 3. Know basic terms.
Layers, trim, bangs, fade, these help you communicate.
Tip number 4. Speak up during the cut.
If something doesn't look right, say something.
Tip number 5. Be respectful and polite.
Stylists work hard. Treat them kindly.
Tip number 6. Book regular appointments.
Regular trims keep your hair healthy.
Well, that's everything you need to know about getting a haircut in English.
We covered making appointments, describing what you want, small talk, and paying.
Now you can go to any salon in the USA, UK, Canada, or Australia with confidence.
Remember, stylists are friendly people who want to help you look great.
Don't be nervous. Just use the phrases we taught you today.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up.
And subscribe to English the Natural Way for more practical English lessons.
We have a question for you. Write in the comments, how often do you get a haircut?
Every month? Every 2 months? We want to know.
Thank you so much for learning with us today.
You're doing an amazing job with your English.
Keep practicing and keep learning.
Until next time.
Take care, everyone.
Bye. See you next time.